da, da, da. Just trying to make some music here. I'm here in the village across from. Let me put it this way. DeBrother is what they call a location. Township is location, and Zawalaz is a village across the highway, across the road from DeBrother. And we're here because we're in a hall like that because we're having a meeting, a planning meeting. Because in a couple of weeks, there'll be a big competition on a cultural competition of singing, dancing, like that in DeBrother. Where's it going to be? No, it's in DeBrother. I know exactly where it is. In fact, I know because that same day is the last day where we have old folks, the wisdoms who I work with, every day we do Qigong and Tai Chi. We're going to have the closing celebration where, we eat, dress up real nice, eat, because it'll close down there for the year, and then, it'll go back in, I guess, January. Or maybe, January. So they're planning right now, and this is one of the groups I work with. These are the young people. When I say work with them, for these people, like with the old folks, I physically work with them. But here, I just wait till they get their audio drum together. Then I sort of guide. It's like a guide thing. So they're little groups here. They're planning stuff like that. I'm just here. I have to be a presence, right? And I just don't do nothing. Sit back. I don't do nothing. No. So when they have a question, with the groups that have a question, I give an answer. Take it or not. I'm an advisor. Which a lot of old people should be advised if you're asked. Don't be coming and inserting yourself in. So I'm lucky because I have different realities. With the old folks, with the wisdoms there, since we're the same, with the same age range, I can talk to them as I will. But with the younger people, I gotta be hands off. I gotta be. It's just the way it is. Anyway, so they're planning, and we're coming right now to planning. I call it planning season. When I say planning season, I guess next week is going to be American Thanksgiving, and then you're going to come to Christmas season, and then New Year's, and then that's how it goes. But when I look, I plan all the time, and right now what's happening is. Let me put it this way. The political season is sort of over, elections happen. Then there's your diehards that are still complaining about this and that because I don't know why they're complaining. They should have did their work ahead of time, which is why you plan ahead of time. So anyway, so I have to change up my thing for my own mental health, because if I stay in this like these other folks right now, everybody's complaining about whoever won and this is going to happen and that's going to happen, the world's going to end, it's going to be World War 29, whatever they complain about. But they usually don't plan. They just complain. They don't get complaining. They don't get planning. That's why they get themselves in the tiff that they're in. Back to the point. What I'm really trying to say, what I'm going to say, is that I have this sort of it's like a seasonal thing. So right now, so the political season is over, and right now I'm what I would call football season. It's the end of it was like this is week like 12 of this football time, and then I think I forget how it was 17 or 18 more. So it's 12, maybe 40, like say maybe about 5 more. I think before the regular season goes down, and then you have the postseason. Then you have the Super Bowl. I guess the Super Bowl is going to be in February now. I have no idea what's going to be. So between now and then, I'm chill. I follow football in a certain way. I don't even watch each game, but I'll be in a situation where I'll be access to a TV, and so I might watch some football between now and whatever, and that's because I'll be in Cape Town for like a month, and then I go to India, and even in India, since they're cricketers in India, but people be watching football as the postseason, the playoffs like that. So it'll be great. Then after that's then we got to get down again. Right? Once I get down, it's like a respite. This whole holiday season to me is like a respite. And so, but here's my idea, and I'll go into a little bit more at another time. But basically, between, say for instance, not for instance, between Christmas and New Year's, there's a space there with Karanga, called it, create this holiday, it's holiday, this feast day, this acknowledgement, whatever you want to call it, called Kwanzaa. But in that 7-day period, or whatever, 7-day period, then I consider that a period. Traditionally, it's used to, it's supposed to be giving gifts and stuff like that. Not gifts like fruit, practical gifts, But I consider that time period a time period where the family should be together. When I say family, it doesn't have to be your family, it could be a revolutionary family. And you should be planning for the next year. So by the time New Year's hit, you have sat down and you have your hats and your plan. Then here's what I say. Then I guess about when Martin Luther King's birthday is the 16th, 15th, 16th, whatever, of January. So between Martin Luther King's birthday, celebrated birthday, and which is in January, and Malcolm X's birthday, which is in May. So it's like the end of January. So it's like January, February, March, April, May. So for 5 months, you should be tweaking what you discussed in that Kwanzaa period, and putting to implement things for liberation, for your own liberation. So at the time when Malcolm X's birthday hits, you should see the fruits of what you've been doing. In fact, let me do it this way. Should have some sort of principle for yourself. Like for instance, that's 5 months. So perhaps, I'll be in India for those 5 months. So what I'm trying to do is get my body back together and a bunch of other stuff. My mind together. Like I do some writing and stuff like that. So in that 5-month period, do this. We'll do it together. No alcohol, no alternate states. You're concentrated. The alcohol is alternate state. The thing that you should be invested in, that you should be addicted to, is the addiction of your own liberation. That's what we need to be addicted to, our own liberation for at least 5 months. You plan it out ahead of time. What you got to do to clean out to decompose, to wean yourself off of those things that make sure that they like to throw in your way, so you won't do nothing. So you'll be sheeple, so you won't have your mind together. You get rid of that for 5 months, and then you have a purpose. Those 5 months, purpose is to create put things in place to create your own liberation, or the ultimate liberation. Your own liberation is the ultimate liberation. We won't get into that right now. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm not going to be in this turmoil of politics. Coming down, I probably won't do a lot of. I do know in India I'll do internet. I do a lot of stuff because it's cheap there. The internet is cheap there, and we can roll that way. So anyway, so I'm just planning things out, and it's in preparation for something else that's happening. I got this idea from my fraternity that I'll be working on that too. I don't like to work on a lot of projects at one time, but the most 3, So 2 to 3 projects at one time. Don't be doing like 5 or 6 projects to get yourself all kerfuffles. I like that word, kerfuffle. Kerfuffles, and spoiled for choice and all the rest of that stuff. So anyways, take it easy. Enjoy yourself. I'll try to talk tomorrow. I'll see what happens. I'm also for these posts, at least from now until now to the end of the month, and now to the end of the month, to end of the month is next week rather. Well, at least until I get to Cape Town, I'm trying to tamp down, and maybe I'll try to get back to my only like 3 posts a week. When I get to Cape Town, maybe I'll go back to 1 a day. I'll see what happens. We'll figure it out together. You figure it out. Okay, go take it easy. Stay well.